Moving on, there are a lot of different people working at the Voice of America, and we've been telling you about some of the people behind the microphones here at VOA. One of them is Frances Alonzo, an English radio newscaster and women's issues reporter.
Yes, and Frances is the next subject in our ongoing series, You Do What? Check it out.
From Washington, this is VOA News. I'm Frances Alonzo reporting. Ukraine's military says,
as a newscaster, I cover the day's top news events. It could be President Obama overseas.
This is an important step that shows how we can work together to elevate our relationship.
Right now, the Ukraine crisis is top news.
It comes despite a four-nation ceasefire deal.
I come in and make sure that we get the top stories of the day so that our listeners are fully informed about what's going on.
Ukraine's military says 8 soldiers have been killed and 34 wounded in fighting in eastern Ukraine in the past day.
For women's issues, I also cover topics that you don't really like to talk about, like FGM, the female genital mutilation.
How is this a prosecutable crime if more than likely these young ladies don't have a regular gynecological exam?
Frontline professionals not only need to be aware of what's
What I
going
like
on,
about covering these hard subjects is that it gives the listener an idea of what other women around the world are going through.
So now what have you learned about your own leadership skills?
A lot of the issues that women have are universal. It could be women's economic empowerment, child marriage, which can range from countries in Africa to Asia. A lot of these topics are very hard to listen to.
any type of FGM is a human rights abuse.
It's important to get the women's voices there. A lot of my stories come from word of mouth, Twitter, social media. I feel my job is really important in the sense that it creates solidarity, and it's really important for me to let women know around the world that they aren't alone, that they don't have to go through this by themselves, that there are other women that are speaking out and not afraid to.
Just you and I and the little people who, might be the voices that are that tipping point.
It empowers women just to know that other women are also experiencing this.
I'm Frances Alonzo, newscaster and women's issues journalist at the Voice of America.